the committee what you have done as a county government, because the stories that we hear out there is that the reason we have garbage collection problems in Umoja 2, Inako, in places like Kangemi, is because these contractors, these ones, are sabotaging you or they are on strike. So this is the I'm telling you,
so that is a big issue. That is very true.
It's a big issue. That's why, Chairman, you know you come from Mandera. I am from Nairobi. Allow the governor to tell us, because people ask me these questions. No, I know where he lives. There's no problem of garbage there. I know where he lives. So, Chair, allow the governor, please, just for the sake of people of Nairobi, let him explain what is going on in garbage collection.
First, Governor, is the ruling I gave you very clear, so that at least we move from that part. Then you can respond on the issue of the follow-up question in your closing remarks.
Chair, the ruling on the first two issues is clear in terms of the deed of transfer. In fact, our response on the whole issue would have been all these bills are to be sorted at the State House. We can talk about value for money, what is going on, etc. But just for the record, all pending bills of NMS are sorted at the Executive Office of the President and not the Nairobi County Government.
No, kindly do not explain, because I've ruled already.
So we shall,
in your closing remarks,
we shall give the documentation that you've asked for.
If you want this in writing, that
would be good.
The technical team will write to you in what we need from you in all the statements. But in your closing remarks, can you respond to that follow-up question?
Maybe I can just give a highlight, and if you want a more comprehensive response on that, I can also issue it. When you look at these bills, this is what has been happening in the city of Nairobi. That solid waste management has been about money. It has been about business. When you got in, we resorted to change that model, because this is not sustainable. The amount of money being paid out to these contractors, whether it is hire of machinery, whether it is collection from certain areas, is not sustainable. In fact, what we've done, Chair, is number one, we started in building our own internal capacity. We've acquired machinery. We're increasing our fleet. I have 24 brand new refuse compactors that are coming out in the next few days. We got, how many tippers were there? 24 new tippers. And right now we're in discussions to actually get a fleet of 200. Because we must do it as a county. The amount of money we pay is enough for us to have it. What we want to do, secondly, we increased our human capacity. We had 3,500 young people in what we call the Green Army. If you go around the city, you will see them. You will see them collecting, clearing the drainages during the El Nino. You saw them doing that. They're employees of Nairobi County Government, because you must deal with the human resource and the equipment and the fuel to keep it going. The next stage we are going to, Chair, is we are setting up a standalone agency of waste management. Just like Johannesburg has what they call Pick It Up. It's a company that does waste management. Lagos has the Lauma, Lagos Waste Management Authority. We want to set up a Nairobi Waste Management Authority that then looks at the entirety of waste management, circular economy, waste to energy. We have signed with the China National Electric and Engineering Company a project to produce 45 megawatts of energy from our garbage. This has been discussed for decades. It has never been able to be implemented. We're the ones who've gotten to that level. But that authority, just like we have Nairobi Water and Sewerage Company, which was a department before of the city, will now have, a director general and the requisite professionals who handle all aspects of solid waste management, who make sure that every household, like it was when we grew up in the city, we used to have a small fee, and there was this Camero that would come and collect garbage on Thursdays and on Tuesdays, working with these CBOs, because a lot of the problems you talk about is because of these CBOs illegally dump. And so the scheduling of when the trucks come to collect that garbage, the logistics needs an entity that can manage that. Material recovery facilities, which you want to do, sorting out of different types of garbage. So those with calorific value are used for energy. Those that are organic can be converted into fertilizer. So we have an entire plan around that. But the reason why the city for the last 2 years had been struggling with this is because of these entrepreneurs. It's all about billions.
No, it's important, Chair. I just had him raise a question,
yes,
and I thought it's important. I'm just mentioning. I want you to be honest. The reason why the system is not functional is because of the corruption. It's because of, not you. Governor, listen to me first. Please listen to me.
But
because there is a lot
when you say you want me to be honest, it means I was not honest.
Yes.
No, I'm honest.
You are scattering around the issue. The fact is that you are not getting the requisite government approvals. You are not getting teams to run. You are not getting the government to give you. Bear me. Please don't answer for me. My governor, thank you. I'm concluding. You are not getting the government to give you the support because there are too many people who have a vested interest on how the garbage is going to be collected in Nairobi. And that is the challenge of God. And I think we need to start talking about these things. My governor.
Chair, if you would allow, I pick it up from where Senator Sifuna had actually mentioned. The question was the issue where we are in terms of the pending bills, the NMS and everything. The current situation has pending bills as far as garbage collection is concerned. Contractors and suppliers are not being paid. We are still, the county is still in the same mess. Apart from pending bill, we still have waste within the city. That is what we are asking as far as the current situation is concerned for the suppliers being paid. They have used their money to where they are, and they need to get paid to avoid the issue of the pending bills, and also to make the city clean. As their slogan goes, let's make Nairobi work.
You should give full disclosure to the committee.
No, I'm just asking as far as the pending bills are concerned.
Give full disclosure of conflict.
Are you accusing the senator of conflict of interest?
Senator,
We want to hear this. No, Chairman, you cannot do that.
Chairman, you will not
Chairman, you cannot
the governor of Nairobi.
Let the truth come out. We in the senator in the week of truth. The week in the
governor of Nairobi.
Let him say. Because, Honorable Chair, just 1 minute, Honorable Halwan. Can I just say one thing, Chair? No, one thing. Just 1 minute. 1 minute, Onyonka.
Edwin Sifuna.
1 minute, Onyonka. I will speak for the committee.
I only want an orderly way of executing.
That's why I've asked my colleagues to allow me to ask. Can I have a copy of the standing orders, please, Honorable Clerk?
So,
the standing orders require that if you are going to have pecuniary interest in a matter, as a member of a committee or the Senate, you must disclose that pecuniary interest. If the governor has made an allegation against a member of your committee of being conflicted in a matter, you as chairman must rule on that position. You cannot wish it away. And in this week of truth in the Senate, we will not allow you, chairman, to get away with this. We will not allow it.
Now, Senator Edwin, what I'm trying to rule on is order in terms of engagement. Now, you cannot only speak and expect the governor to have heard for him to respond to what you are trying to say. Okay? What I need is please request to be given an opportunity with the mic to say something so that the other person can say, but if all of you speak at the same time, so what are we executing? Yes, exactly. So what I was trying to guide, so you don't say the chairman rule on this. The issue just came up and all of you are talking. We are not in a marketplace. You know, we just want to make sure we have a very orderly way of executing.
Almost all of us are not talking.
Listen, what comes from you must be very clear so that it is understood clearly, so that everybody speaks. Who has anything else to add on the issue that has been discussed? Yes.
Mr. Chairman, the statement made by the governor of Nairobi is profound.